Hello friends, myself Chandrasekhar Bagul, and from now onwards we will start the basic things in chemistry, and also my videos will be helpful for. I will try to make my videos helpful for 11th and 12th standard students. Okay, let us begin the basic concepts in chemistry, which will help to the 11th standard students. Let us take a look at the definition of chemistry. This is the basic chapter. First chapter is some basic concepts in chemistry. So in this chapter, let us look the definition of chemistry, the base of this subject. So actually, why we are studying chemistry, why we should look into this subject, and why we should take an interest in this subject is the main matter of concern. So first of all, let me tell you the scope of the chemistry. So chemistry is everywhere, as you see in the everyday processes. Everything you see, every process you see in the nature, which is related to the chemistry. As you see, the burning of gas is also related to chemistry. And starting from this, there are so many processes. As you drive your vehicles, as you move, as you speak, as you respond to other people, this is also from the chemistry. So before beginning this subject, let us look the definition. So look at the definition. What is the definition of chemistry? It is the study of matter. Study of matter. What is matter? Matter which occupies the space and which has mass is known as the matter. Okay, everywhere is matter. Everything is made up of matter. Okay, I am made up of matter. You are made up of matter. Everything you are seeing around you is made up of matter. Air is also made up of matter. So it is chemistry, the study of matter, its physical and chemical properties, and physical and chemical changes in it. And under the different conditions, we see the physical and chemical changes in the matters. So this is generally the definition of chemistry. Okay, then chemistry is classified into 5 different branches. 5 different branches are there. So first of all, let us look at the nature of chemistry, what we will study in the different branches of chemistry. So in the very first branch, organic chemistry is there. So actually what we study here, organic chemistry. In organic chemistry, what we study actually, it is the study of the properties and reactions of compounds related to carbon, or compounds made up of carbon. So for example, compounds made up of carbon, can you give an example? I think wood is a compound made up of carbon. Okay, wood is made up of carbon. Also our skin is also means in our skin there is a carbon. Okay, it is one of the constituent of the of our skin. Carbon is one of constituent of our skin. Therefore organic chemistry deals with all the substances which are made up of carbon. Okay, for example, fertilizers are also there, but organic fertilizers, not chemical one. Then physical chemistry, second branch is the physical chemistry. So what physical chemistry is actually? It deals with the properties of matter. Okay, different properties of matter, and it is also closely related to the properties of matter, such as their physical, for example, temperature. Okay, physical properties, for example, temperature, then their weights, and so on. Then their states means the states of matter. There are 3 states of matter actually, solid, liquid, gas, so physical chemistry mainly deals with the states of matters. Then so our next branch is analytical chemistry. Analytical chemistry deals with the study of composition and structure of matter. Okay, how different elements or compounds are made, how or formed. These things are dealt in analytical chemistry. For example, stainless steel. Stainless steel is made from iron, chromium and carbon in the different ratio. Taking them in different ratio, you can obtain the stainless steel. Also, various alloys are there, various compounds are there. So how these compounds are formed actually, and in which ratio we should take the constituent elements, so that all the things are dealt in analytical chemistry. I hope you have understood this one, analytical chemistry, what actually it means. Then chemistry. Inorganic chemistry deals with all the things which do not contain carbon. Okay, all the things except carbon. So that all things comes in inorganic chemistry. Okay, you know, all the things which without carbon. So various things comes under this section, inorganic chemistry. And then there is a last one, biological chemistry. So various biochemical processes, for example, stimulation of nervous system. Stimulation of nervous system is one of the biochemical processes which in every day we experiences it. Okay, so this is the biological chemistry. Also, in living things, it deals with the study of chemistry in living things. In living things, how the chemistry works is known as biological chemistry. So we will look one by one into all the 5 classes of chemistry, all the 5 types of chemistry. Okay,